Number 5. The Flash is his own father. Most people won't remember the 1990 Flash television series, but those who do might recognize the 2014 Flash's father Henry Allen as actor John Wesley Shipp, the 1990s Barry Allen. While comic book characters may be timeless, actors who portray these characters are but mere mortals and can't often reprise their roles as series are rebooted and resurrected. However, bringing Shipp back to play modern Barry Allen's father was a great nod to the 90s series. It doesn't end there, as actress Amanda Pays plays researcher Tina McKee on both the 90s series and the 2014 reboot. Their appearance on the show may have been short, but were greatly appreciated and a fantastic tribute to a show that was ahead of its time. Number 2. His success jump-started the superhero revival of the 1950s. Superman and Batman kicked off the golden age of superheroes in the 1930s and 40s, but by 1950, superheroes were practically dead, and they'd have remained that way if DC hadn't brought the Flash back in the form of Barry Allen in 1956. His success reinvigorated the genre and made comic book buyers excited all over again about the boys with the tights and the capes. Flash's success not only set the stage for Green Lantern, Hawkman, and the Justice League, but also made Marvel's bolder 1960s experiments possible. Number 3. The Flash created himself. Okay, so stay with us here. The Flash was created when a bolt of lightning struck Barry Allen and a bunch of chemicals, giving him super speed. Almost 30 years later, the Flash was fighting a nasty piece of work called the Anti-Monitor. To defeat the villain, the Flash had to move at a speed far greater than any he had achieved before. He ran so fast that he became a being of pure energy who traveled back in time, and became the lightning bolt that struck Barry Allen in the first place. So, basically, Flash created himself. See, it's not that crazy. Number 2. DC's whole multiverse started with the Flash. For many years, DC Comics told tales of heroes who lived on many different Earths. Each Earth was in a different dimension, part of a near-infinite number of parallel universes called the Multiverse. This concept eventually got a little unwieldy, but it all started with the Flash. In a 1961 story, Barry Allen vibrates so fast that he crosses a dimensional barrier into a parallel Earth, where he meets Jay Garrick. The Crisis on Infinite Earths got rid of the multiverse in the 1980s, but in recent years, parallel Earths have re-emerged. The more things change. Number 1. He can outrun Superman. He's called the fastest man alive, and there's a reason for that. Not only can the dude punch out bad guys at the speed of light, but he can even outrun the almighty Superman. In the 1970s, Superman and Flash entered into a number of races to prove who was the fastest. But these races either ended in a tie or were discounted due to extenuating circumstances. But in 2009, the two engaged in a run that proved that when Barry Allen sets his mind to it, he can outrun any other hero of his time, no matter how iconic they may be.